Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Northwestern's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Northwestern right back to the line.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Defense has to do a better job affecting the quarterback, guys, on money down. 3rd down, you've got to be able to affect him, and the pass pro that time was just way too good.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Shields. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. He wants to throw it again. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Good enough for a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got his man quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they score first.
what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Got the first down and more. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And that ball is picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Excellent field position here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
And the Wildcats in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Canes. What a great
Fuck, niggas.
Defensive paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT.
Cortez.
Possession. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Canes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Running toward the tape. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. And one. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in on the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep throws.
Pressure coming. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Just needs a crack to get a return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often.
Oh, they knock it free. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tommy.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Wildcats want to move quickly. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it at the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The offense will quickly use a timeout. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
And they will score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back like a...
He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 15. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Wildcats will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field, looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the tailback. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
To the ground. He's got it again. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
The give to the back. Just plowing down the field. Touchdown, Canes. They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
Continues to fight for yards. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried mid.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Defense playing a bail technique. They're bringing heat. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Went to the running game on first down. Now 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He'll take it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll run the sneak for it.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
On the move, it's Pratt. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds us back in the middle. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They'll try the run. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Hold, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd and goal. They want that clock to run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. New Mexico State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Las Cruces for some time. You're up by 17 over UTEP. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Feeling some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw on second down. Zings it complete to the right. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field, on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes.
Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on.
Number 66.
They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Also 7 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Looking for a huge play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called.